What's up? Just want to warn everybody right now, I had Taco Bell for breakfast and a shrimp basket a minute ago. This show could end abruptly. Thank you very much. I know I look a little different from my picture. I have a beard. I had to grow it because everywhere I went, everybody thought I was an old, ugly lesbian. I walk in with my wife and they think, "Look at that nice lesbian couple. One looks like she drives a truck, but it's okay." Like to straighten something out before we go anywhere. I am not Native American. I am Irish. Usually the people clapping like that have a big bottle of tequila in front of them. But I am Irish. A lot of people think I'm Native American, even with the beard. I don't know if it's a ponytail or what. A couple weeks ago, I went to a place and the girl said, "Hey, my boyfriend's a Native American. What tribe are you from?" I said, "Alcoholic." Not many places you can go with that. This is a cool place. This is awesome, man. Y'all are going, "Why is our roofer on the stage?" I thought this guy was famous, and this is the guy who left that piece of metal in my driveway for 9 months. I think this is a big enough stage. I mean, this is, you can always tell where you are on the comedy ladder by how big the stage is. I could get a nice deck of cards on this one. You can always tell how high you are up by the size of your motel room, too. We're not staying in a motel tonight, but when we were in Gatlinburg, Tennessee 2 weeks ago, we stayed in a motel room so small there wasn't even a number on the door. There was a fraction. We were in room 11/16. I swiped my key card a little too hard and ripped the shower curtain. I drank a Red Bull, went back to the room, farted, and busted the window. You know you got bad gas when you let a fart put a dent in the fridge. Note to self, the brown humor's not going over in here. I have a birthday coming up, I'll be 60 years old tomorrow. I realize that's jailbait in Florida. You wonder why there's so many handicapped parking spots? Because that's all that drive down here. Why is there 700 handicapped spots and 2 regular ones? Well, because there's 2 Harley Davidsons in this town and the rest of the people are... What do you got? I've got New Jersey. And by the way, if I say anything that makes y'all feel funny or not too sure about it, you ain't by yourself, because it's the first time I've heard half this shit too. Thank you very much. What the hell just happened? Give it up for Rafik, all right, to see Harry. Harry, give it up for Harry, my feature there, Harry Stoner. Tonight is our 140th show together. And all over the world together. We're just in the Virgin Islands. You guys been to the Virgin Islands? Yeah. You ever want to go to the Virgin Islands? Don't go. Okay? All I saw when I went to the Virgin Islands was hookers and homeless people. No virgins. Nowhere. Okay? You want to go to the Virgin Islands to see the beauty? Look at the pictures. We flew Spirit. Thank you. Have you heard this shit before? They heard it. Yeah, I flew Spirit Airlines. Want to get a good deal? Paid $99 round trip and had to bring a quart of oil and jumper cables. Spirit Airlines. We're up in the air. I had to use the restroom, and when I flushed the toilet, I could see outside the airplane. Sometimes they'll talk to you over the intercom about where they purchased the airplane, try to make you, I'm a terrible flyer, I hate flying. And they'll try to tell you about the airplane. And they told us that airplane was bought from Northwest Airlines. I Googled it real quick. Northwest Airlines went out of business in 1962. I was flying in an airplane that should be living beside a golf course in Florida. And I'm going to tell you what, if you're a bad flyer like me, you always worry about the pilot. I I always worry about who's flying the plane. Let me tell you the most safest pilot, the best pilot with the best record you can ever get. That's an African-American pilot. Those guys never have mental health problems, and if they walk around that plane and see something they don't like, they're going to be like, oh, hell no. I'm not flying this. We had the best pilot, man. He was cool. He got up in there and was like, this is your pilot, Laurente Becton. We are at 50,000 feet, and I've got a little music for you. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it was cool, man. You can always tell he was playing too because it had all tinted windows. Now, I keep looking at your table. I'm not there's a lot of diversity in here. Only right there. They were always like, let's go hang out with some white people tonight. Where are you going to go? Let's go to a golf course. Drove here from Palm Coast. We bought a house in Palm Coast 2 years ago. If you guys know where Palm Coast is, up north in between Daytona and St. Augustine. Roads were fine until we got over here going this way. We got cut off the road. I hit a pothole so big it fixed my car. Not good. Not good. And Daytona, man, I'm from North Carolina, from a little small town in North Carolina, Duran, North Carolina. You heard of it? Shit, I'll talk slower. New Bernard's known for 2 things. Pepsi Cola and 2 of my ex-wives. Dude, y'all got a lot of stuff here we didn't have in New Bern. New Bern's a little town, right? It's a little small town, it's a little bigger now. We didn't have a lot of technology. There's a lot of things we like Redbox. We never had Redbox. I moved here in 2012. I was hanging out with this girl the first week I was here. She said, hey, what do you say we stay in and watch some movies tonight? Want to hit a Redbox? I thought she was suffering some sort of chafing. I said, you know what, this man, maybe we should lay off on it for a couple of days. People something really serious. She's like, no, silly, DVDs come out of a Redbox. I'd like to see Braveheart and The Fifth Element. Y'all got a game down here I've never seen before. It's a game where you take a beanbag and you throw it onto a piece of plywood with a hole in it. And this game is called Cornhole. Now, we got that game in North Carolina too, but it's played a lot differently. No beanbag, no plywood, no winner. That is something you say when you walk up to a party in North Carolina. How y'all doing? You want to play some cornhole with me? Who wants to kill him? I'm a live and let live guy, man. I think the world's big enough for everybody. Bi, straight, trans, whatever. I have no problem with nobody. I mean, we got gay people in North Carolina too, but when you're from down south, you can't come out of the closet. You got to come out of the outhouse. I can't say that my karate teacher was gay. After 5 years of taking karate lessons, got me a rainbow belt. I tell you what, the hardest one to earn was that brown belt. Why are you clapping for that? She's like, oh, the brown belt. What? I hate it when the audience is funnier than I am. Got a lot of respect for gay guys. You ought to hear the military advertisements down in Florida for the gays. It's like Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Salvation Army. I do that pretty well, don't I? Almost like I might have a little sugar in my britches. I'll tell you what I don't believe in, though. I don't believe in bisexual, and I'll tell you why. I think bisexual people are just lazy. You know, it's like, send someone in, as long as they have genitals, it's on! You know? Do you know any bisexual people? You don't. You know why? Because you never know when you're on the menu. Like I said, I got a lot of respect for gay guys, man, and I'll tell you why. Because if you have too many penises in your life, that's bound to cause trouble. I only have one, and it's completely ruined my life. I'm sure there's one or two women out there who say it's ruined theirs as well. You guys are like, what is he doing? Stop at my favorite restaurant on the way here. Stop at Starbucks. That's what white people do when they want to eat hot. Stop at Starbucks. I haven't been to any Starbucks in a long time since the pandemic. Turns out that all the Starbucks in this area have a crooked microphone stand that makes you feel kind of handicapped. Never mind. All the Starbucks in this area have someone who speaks sign language for their hearing impaired customers. I was not aware of this policy when the very attractive young lady started speaking sign language to me. I started speaking it back to her. I don't speak sign language. So it's just stupid, you know? She's like, hi, welcome to Starbucks. I was like, hey, can I have some coffee? She said, how you doing today? I said, I'm doing okay. She said, it's been unseasonably cold here for Florida. I said, well, I'm from North Carolina, so it don't matter. She said, you look like a 5-shot venti. I said, you know, I think that would hurt my stomach. Y'all ain't got to be Helen Keller to understand them sign language, do you? There's two things I learned about sign language in Melbourne, Florida today. The first thing I learned is I will never be smart enough to speak it. Second thing I learned is if I do this long enough, it actually looks like I might be saying something. It's like a deaf guy. Like, oh, tarantula, the giant pineapple, what the hell is he saying? I just like her. I don't know why. She's like that probation officer when you get a job. I don't know what else is going to pee in this cup. Sometimes when I do shows like this, a lot of people are like, they look at me and they're like, how'd you get this gig? Who booked you here? And people like her always say, well, I work for an agent that books former death row inmates in small towns. Do you live locally? You should see someone's face go. I just read while I was eating my shrimp basket, they caught the biggest great white shark they've ever caught off the coast of Florida yesterday. 1,700 pounds, 17 feet long. That's a scary thing to be living in a state that has that, you know? I mean, we got sharks up there in Palm Coast too, but we just have nurse sharks. They don't bite you, they just swim up and take your blood pressure and your temperature. Then they all stand around smoking cigarettes talking about what an ass you are. Am I right, nurses? Yeah! Are you a nurse too? This never ceases. This is going to tell them what can happen in this thing all night. Okay? Most of the people who were sitting with her are not making eye contact with her. It's all right, I love when you're awesome. So I didn't think I'd make it to 60. I really never thought I would. I was on the road with the band for 33 years, partying. I've been sober now 13 years. Shouldn't clap for that, it was court ordered. So it's part of my parole. I was my probation officer. I was a tequila drinker. How many tequila drinkers we have out there? I don't know why, I just figured you would drink. You like whiskey? Something a little stronger. I would like heroin. Do you have lightning? Used to have tequila abductions. You guys know what a tequila abduction is? It's just like an alien abduction. You wake up the next day, you can't remember nothing, your ass might feel a little funny. I don't know what the aliens are doing. I know what the tequila's doing. I don't know what the aliens are doing. Security! Yeah, I tell you, I make a lot of jokes about drinking, and it was a very difficult thing to quit, but there was one thing that I really liked about quitting drinking, and I noticed it right away. There's a lot less pee in the corner of my bedroom. I see we have some other bedroom peers in here. It's hard for you ladies. It's like, where's my sock drawer? I'm gonna pee in the hamper. Husband wakes up the next day and goes, what happened here? You guys are like, when you get through one joke, you're like, move on. Right. I think I can hear someone's pacemaker in here. It's all right, though. It's okay. There's only 7 more hours of me and you're out of here. All right. I work a lot of golf courses. You guys ever been to a ladies' professional golf tournament?
Yes.
If you ever do, close your eyes and just listen to the announcer. It's hilarious. It's like, Natalie and Emily approached the box. Natalie has been gripping her shafts like that for a long time. When she was a junior golfer, she had a lot larger shafts, and now she's got smaller ones. Natalie and Sarah have been just hitting balls in wet stuff all day today. They just really got a hold of some balls. They really have. And Natalie just hit 2 right in the short hairs. This is porn! This is not golf! So now I just do women's golf tournaments now. I walk around like a chihuahua. It's some fat pain to do that. I've gained so much weight. I'm trying to work out. When you get older, you just gain weight. I tried to go to the gym. I started jogging again. I used to run 30 miles a week when I was 40 years old. Let me tell you what, running when you're 59 and running when you're 40 is 2 different things, okay? Because never once in my 40s did I ever have to stop and poop in my neighbor's front yard. You can laugh at me and not like me. I've been married a bunch of times, okay? She's got that look like, I don't approve. It's okay, I don't either. Are you alive? She's not even moving. I'm like, looking right at her. She's like, is he talking with me? And by the way, before I would never try to say anything mean to anybody in the audience. I'm always just talking with you because I'm just happy to be in front of this many people in a dominant courtroom. So I'll never say anything mean. I'm just talking. She keeps turning her head like, he's not talking to me. Had a lot of fun. It's nice to be home and be able to work and go home. I got a lot of animals. I got a 195-pound puppy. Newfoundland, so big to have named after a province. Huge. You ever step in a 195-pound dog's poop? Yeah, you're not going to get it on the side of your shoe. You're going to have to change your sock, okay? First time I took my dog for a walk and stepped in his poo, it looked up and went, get off me! Huge dog. We went and got him fixed. You can't get a Newfoundland fixed until they're 2 years old. So we went to get him fixed, and the veterinarian said, have you ever seen this? It's a huge dog. I've never seen his undercarriage, you know? He got him flat. I was like, I don't want to see that. Let me tell you what. It looked like 2 Idaho potatoes in a Crown Royal bag. I mean, it was great. I'm flashing that. I worked way too hard at that joke for just one person. So, I got a redneck cat. And then you guys wonder how I have a redneck cat. Well, I got him from a trailer park in Daytona Beach, and he has one front tooth missing. So then I got another cat that I took to the vet the other day, and I said, her breath's this beautiful cat. She's feral and she's deaf, okay? And if you're wondering how we found out she was deaf, when I first saw her, she went, no! She just couldn't hear shit. So we took her to the vet, we got her shots, microchip. Now she's got 2 teeth with gingivitis. So to get her teeth removed is $1,400. Okay? I'm not making $1,400 tonight, okay? That's a lot of money to pay for. My parents never took me to the dentist, okay? My parents were rednecks. They were like, you get over it. You want old grits? But $1,400 to my cat. Just can't believe you gotta get insurance or something. We got 2 parrots, talking parrots. They don't say the things you want them to say when you adopt them, ladies and gentlemen. They only say that stuff when they're little. Okay, I guess I should preface this with my wife. I just got married 2 years ago. You guys are like, clearly she's visually impaired. Got married a couple years ago. My wife is a mortician. I got She's my little undertaker. I like to refer to her as my little last responder.